my name is Louise and welcome to Adventures with Yarn. This is my knitting and crochet podcast. I'm coming at you from Oregon, United States, the Pacific Northwest of the United States. During the day, I work as a nurse, and on my free time, I am a knitting and crochet fool. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and check me out. If you are a new viewer, welcome. And if you are already a subscriber, welcome back. As always, if you like what you see, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I hope you guys are all doing well, staying safe and healthy, getting lots of crafting done. Today I have finished objects to show you. I have prizes to show you for the Frozen Knitalong, and we're going to talk about that a little bit. And I have my FibreShare package that I got in the mail, so I'm excited to show you that too. Alright, so we're going to get into the knitting. I have been working on my socks. So I said I am a knitting and crochet fool. Actually, I haven't been getting as much done as I would have wanted. I think especially this week, I have been realizing, with the help of my friend pointing out characteristics about me, that I am a bit of an idealist. I tend to envision how things could be and think that they will be and aim for that when actually things are a little more difficult. But I have been working on some socks. It may have been a little bit ambitious of me to think that I could finish 2 separate pairs of socks during the Frozen Knitalong, which will be ending on May 4th. But oh well, makes me happy. And even if I don't get them finished in time, they still are super cute. So let me show you. I have basically a vanilla sock pattern, basically, by Espace Tricot, using the Wallflower Gal Fibers yarn, her self-striping yarn in the color Royalty. I love this so much. I love this yarn so much. Look at the colors here. Oh my gosh. So last time I podcasted, I was at this Progress Keeper here, and I have since come down and made the heel and onto the foot. I have another Progress Keeper that I'm using to mark the beginning of my round, which came with the yarn. You can find this yarn on Etsy at Amanda's shop, Wallflower Gal Fibers. What I especially love is that the stripes still worked out with the sock, and it is a heel turn and gusset here, but you know, the sock pattern has a little bit of flexibility. Basically, you know, you're knitting 6 to 8 inches is preferred for your leg, and then start the heel. And so basically I was sure to start the heel like as close to a color change as I could, so that way the stripes would end up kind of solid, not too wonky. And then it was pretty lucky that when I picked back up, the stripe happened to be the same pattern, and it looks good. It looks good. I really like it, and I really hope I can duplicate it with the next sock. So what's also really funny is I've been making this sock, and it's been really cool seeing the other projects and comments on adventureswithyarn.com as part of the Frozen Knitalong, and I see someone knitting like using the same yarn. I'm like, whoa, are those my socks? Wait, oh no, someone else is using the same yarn. I actually ended up buying a second skein of this yarn because I love it so much, and I was knitting it at my game day when I played some board games with some friends, and got to thinking that for one, I'm making this pair for myself, but I do have some friends that are really into Frozen. I think they would really appreciate some hand knit socks as presents. So I figured, well, I guess I gotta get another ball of this yarn so I can make another pair of socks to give away. And especially if I have leftovers, I'm thinking I may try to make some smaller pair of socks for the little ones in my life. My niece, I have some friends with kids that love Frozen. I think they would really, really like that. So I'm having a lot of fun with this. If you are not familiar with the Frozen Knitalong, it's not too late to join. You have to go to adventureswithyarn.com and sign up. It is a free website. And then you make a profile, and then you find the Adventures with Yarn podcast group, and you can join with any project that you want. It just has to be related to Frozen in some way. Any project you want, any yarn that you want, but if you use Wallflower Gal Fibers yarn, you will get extra points. The rules are all listed out there. You can use hashtags to get extra points. It's a lot of fun, and check it out if you want. If you like winning prizes, I've got a lot of cool ones, and I love giving away prizes. Anyways, we'll get back to those prizes. My next sock that I've been working on, also as part of the Frozen Knitalong. This is a sock pattern. This is a sock pattern that was released as part of Sock Madness, and it is the Braid-A-Lot pattern, and it has a lot of cables. Here's the progress keeper from where I was last podcast, and you can see I've made a bit of progress. And this sock has a heel and gusset unlike any that I've ever done before. I'm gonna try not to pull this off the needles when I show you this, but the gusset is kind of coming down. It's like the gusset is done before the heel turn. I'm not entirely sure how that's exactly gonna work out. I'm just gonna trust the pattern and just do it as the pattern goes. So I'm making these increases here as I come down towards the heel. This yarn was given to me from the last FibreShare, which was my first FibreShare, and right when I saw it, I immediately thought of Elsa and Frozen, and I was like, yes. I don't know if you can tell, it has some sparklies in it, as does this. This yarn is Blush, the color Blush, in the Knit Picks Stroll Glimmer. Yes. And you can see I have a snowflake progress keeper up here that was part of my one of my advent calendars last Christmas, and I have all these stitch markers up here that are also part of the stitch marker progress keeper advent calendar that I had by Hook and Light, and it's really coming in handy. I really like these just dainty little gold. Some of them are hearts, some of them are shapes of diamonds. But it really helps me follow the pattern because the pattern has multiple charts, and you have to keep track of the charts, and you have to keep track of which sock this is, the right or the left. This is a pretty complicated pattern, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with it, especially this color yarn. I think the brand of this was called like The World in a Book or something. It wasn't actually called, you know, Elsa's Magic Ice Kingdom. That's probably what I would name it if I could. But and I don't know if I pointed this out, but it has this special technique. Oh, and now I can't think of the name of it. It's like a Celtic braid or something, or Latvian braid maybe. A very interesting, new to me technique. The sock pattern actually was supposed to have the cuff, and then this braid, and then this certain panel that was about that long, and then the braid again before going into the leg pattern. But I didn't really quite care for that panel of stranded color work. It would have added a third color in, and kind of almost, not quite zigzag, but almost kind of like a chevron-ish pattern. It kind of made me think of cow spots, but it wasn't. I didn't care for it too much, and I had really wanted to use this yarn, and I didn't see a third color working in too well. So especially since I was eliminated from Sock Madness, so I'm not technically competing. I still get the patterns, but I'm not competing. So I went ahead and made my own little change. Made a revision. So the braid a lot. I also seem to have lost my cable needle, and so I've just been using a random double pointed needle, which kind of comes in handy. I can just kind of stick it behind my ear. You know, when you do cables, it's like you're only actually doing the cable, the crossed over stitch, like once every 3 rows. So then it's a bunch of knit and purls, and then take out my little cable needle and use it. It's been quite handy, but I did recognize in myself that I'm forever losing my cable needles. I really need a better system to keep those. Maybe I should just keep them in my sock bags. I don't know, but when we filled out the questionnaires for FibreShare, it said something like, what's something that you always find yourself in need of or something. Oh my, sorry about the noise. I had the bedroom window open because it's way too hot in here. So I apologize if you were hearing like a dog going crazy outside. Whatever. Anyways, so where were we at? Oh yeah, so I feel like I'm forever losing my cable needle. Gotta work on that. Okay, the next work in progress is the stuffy that I've been making. And I will put the name of the pattern in the book down below. But this is my progress on the knitted plushie that I am making. It is a monster of sorts. This is in particularly being made for my husband, and this is going to be his own personal COVID bug. Yes, and you can see he has X's in his eyes because he beat it. He recovered from COVID. So that's gonna be for him. I kind of lost my mojo with this thing. I knit like the whole body almost basically in a day in a sitting, and then embroidered the face, and then the next sitting did a leg, and now I still need to do the other leg. I also need to do 2 little arms and stick them on. So I feel like I'm really close to being done with this thing. But I don't know, just kind of, like I said, lost my mojo a little bit, but we'll get back into it. I did give him a little plus on his backside as a positive because my husband was COVID positive. I've considered making a COVID bug monster for each member of my family that has been staying here in the house living with me during this time. One for myself with a positive because I myself had COVID. And then one for my father-in-law and my sister-in-law. My father-in-law tested positive also, but my sister-in-law tested negative. So she would have a very unique monster with a negative on the back. Although who's to say if that was a true negative or not. But anyway, something just a little fun, memento, and to celebrate that we are okay. We have made it through this. You know, I know that a lot of people have not been so okay. So my thoughts and prayers go out to them and their families. Okay, so let's talk about the Frozen Knitalong prizes. Let's go through those real quick because I have some super cute prizes. All right, so go to the adventureswithyarn.com website, look at the rules, sign up. After May 4th, I'm going to tally up the points. I'm going to draw winners, and we're going to give away these prizes. So we have these super cute Frozen themed bows, hair bows, by, let me see here, these are by Vix Designs, Vixx, and you can find her on Etsy. Vix Designs bows. super cute. I'm gonna give these away as a pair. We have some bags. I have this little bag by JD Studios. And this is a smaller bag. You could use this as a small cross-stitch pattern bag, cross-stitch project bag, or you could use it as a small notions bag. You can find more of Judy's bags at JD Studios on Etsy. So super cute, some snowflakes there. And then we have another bag by Kathy of Poodle Knits. Now this one is really pretty. Look at this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I really want this one. Poodle Knits, knits with a Z, I do believe. So pretty. You've got like this batik fabric down here, and the snow and the deer in the snow, and she's got some fabric on the inside. She does line these in between. There is padding in between the fabric, so this does keep your project fairly safe. Beautiful, beautiful bag. So that will be given away to a winner. Then we have some super cute progress keepers by Bump on a Hill. I'm going to show you these. So when I show you these, please don't mind my nasty hands. As I said, I work as a nurse and my hands are already getting dried out from all the sanitizer and washing my hands, and now with COVID I'm like washing my hands even more than ever. But we have a set of snowflake progress keepers here. Super cute. We have an Elsa progress keeper. Sorry, I gotta hold that better so that it focuses. You can see this Elsa progress keeper. And going along with the Frozen Ice Color Blue, you have this little crab progress keeper. Super cute. We also have this little snow globe progress keeper. So, so cute. We've got another set of Frozen Ice Blue colored bead stitch markers here. Very, very pretty. Very, very cute. And we have another set of stitch markers, a little bit different, also Frozen colored blue, but a little bit different, more longer there, beads. So, so pretty. You can find her on Etsy also. That is Bump on a Hill on Etsy. Okay, we have a sticker from Tiny Bee Cards, a vinyl sticker with a Yeti. Get Yeti for this. That is one of the prizes too. We have some super cute tags like to put on your home, on your handmade gifts. These are from Gallery in the Garden. You can find her on Etsy. And we have 5 little packs of gift cards with care instruction tags and twine. They come with a little bit of thread inside with a sticker that says handmade by me, and a little care instruction, little cards with a little care instruction that you can write on. Super, super cute. These are adorable, and they've got a little bit of blue on them, very wintry. Very, very cute for giving away your handmade gifts. And then we have a little something here. We have this progress keeper, which is from Scrumptious Doodle. You can find her on Etsy. Now this is pretty amazing. This is a progress keeper that is a frozen cupcake. Oh my gosh, is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? It makes me just want to eat it. Oh my gosh. Now, I think that I'm going to raffle these off separately, but she also made this gorgeous necklace and it matches. It's basically the same thing but bigger. This great big frozen cupcake necklace. Wow. Such talent. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. It's got a little bit of sparkle to it. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. You guys, what I gather up these prizes and I just get so jealous. This is the third knit-along that I've hosted, and would it be awful if I, entered myself? Yes. Yes, it would. That's not fair. That's not okay. So you guys need to appreciate these things on my behalf. Because they're so cute. I wish that I could have them. Anyways, digress. Then we have some Sven Beanie Babies. I have 2 of these actually. Will be raffled off separately. And then we have a random Samantha prize that is going to a random winner out of the chat section. So all the other winners are drawn because of the point system that we have listed out on the website. So many points for entering, so many points for each chat entry, I think is what it is. So many points for using the hashtags, all those things. You get some bonus points if you're using a technique that's new to you, that kind of stuff. But there's going to be a random winner of the Samantha prize. Samantha? that's what it's supposed to be. And that is going to be the Olaf Beanie Baby. I say Beanie Baby because it is, Thai. He's quite a bit bigger than a regular size Beanie Baby, but he is darn cute. So that is going to go off to a random winner from the prize chat thread. A random winner from the chat thread. Sorry. Okay, that leaves us to talk about what I got from my FibreShare partner. So if you're unfamiliar with FibreShare, basically you sign up. They have an Instagram FibreShare, and that's fiber spelt like the British way, F-I-B-R-E. And you sign up and you do pay a bit of an entry fee in order to get paired up with somebody. Then you get paired up with someone and you get about like a month or 6 weeks or so to chat with your partner, get to know them, and then curate a package that's going to be sent to them. So actually you get paired up with 2 partners. You get paired up with a partner that you're going to send something to, and another partner that's going to send you something. So hence it gets to be this great big circle of sharing wonderful goodness. I have had several people say to me, why don't you just go out and spend $100 of yarn on yourself and just buy it yourself? Well, what fun is that? Okay, not as much. Is the answer. I will say it is a little bit of a gamble because you are kind of, banking on this person, how well of a gift they're going to give you. But I've not been disappointed yet. It's been a lot of fun. You're making friends, new friends, getting to know new people, learning about things that they like, expanding your horizons as far as yarn, and patterns, learning about new patterns and designers that I've not been used to because of talking about them with a FibreShare partner. And so also, I so love gift knitting that it's just especially fun to curate a package for someone else. With this whole pandemic, FibreShare has been paused, but they did say that you could go ahead and take it as on an individual basis. If your partner still wants something sent, then you could send them something. If you're struggling to send something because of, you know, not being able to go to the post office, or the post office is closed, not, you know, not necessarily essential, then you have this grace to not send it yet. You can send it later. But my FibreShare partner was ready to send. I was ready to accept, so we did it. So I'm going to show you what she sent me. So everything that I got, I went ahead and put inside the bag that she sent me. She made this. She made this bag. How cute is this? Olaf and Sven bag, or Frozen bag with Olaf and Sven on it. Oh my gosh, it's big too. It's a nice, good size bag, and I love it. And she made it. It's got a drawstring top, and we'll pull out the stuff. So there's this Frozen notebook in here. She sent me some candy, some fruity, chewy candy. This is my favorite, some of my favorites. I mean, let's be real, all candy is my favorite. So there's a little Mamba there and some high chews, yes. She sent me sock yarn, of course. So see, everything that she sent me was just like perfect. It was so me, and it was just so perfect. So we have here this. My lighting on this episode is not ideal, so hopefully these will come through. But look at this. Look at the colors here. Oh my gosh. So this brand is called Little Fish Stitches, and it seems that the color is called Happy Go Lucky. And it does have a sparkle to it. I don't know if that's going to translate onto the camera, but it is bright, it is colorful, it is sparkly, and I love it. The next yarn that she sent, wow, wow, look at that pink. This is a brand called Rainy Day Yarn, and it is on the Springy DK base, and the color is called Watermelon Delight. Yeah, wow. And it is springy. It feels really bouncy. It's real squishy and soft, and I can't wait to make something really fun out of this. Probably a hat for myself. I really, really like that yarn. It's really pretty. Then we have some more sock yarn. How fun is this? This is the color Cakewalk by Hula Hut Yarns. Oh my gosh. This is just like rainbow unicorn speckled goodness. This is amazing. I can't wait to make a pair of socks out of this. And that's not all the yarn that she said. She said so much. We have more Frozen colored yarn. So this brand is called Buxom Cat Knits, and the colorway is Anna and Elsa. Very similar color scheme to the other Frozen yarns that I've been using. So much fun, so much fun. And I'm thinking to pair up with this, I'm gonna use, what else she sent me? Some mohair. Yeah, I think that'd be really pretty paired together with this. We have the brand Sugar Bush, and their Drizzle. Can you see that? Floofy mohair halo. I have really only made one other project with mohair, and I really want to expand my repertoire using more mohair. So I have an additional mohair here. And then the other things that she got me, she put in some Eucalyptus wash, some yarn wash. Put those here. Then she gave me a couple pins. Now, I'm pretty sure I must have mentioned at some point with her that I collect these enamel pins. So especially to have like a memento of our FibreShare, I really wanted some, and she got me two. We have a Frozen pin and a Knit Crate logo pin. very, very cute. So I'm going to be putting this on my bag with all my other pins as a memento to an amazing FibreShare package that I got. So Loretta, I don't know if you watched this, but thank you so much. I love it so much. It's perfect, wonderful. Every single thing that you packed up was just like great. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this week's podcast. I imagine that probably by the next time I film, our knit-along will be over and done, and maybe I will have even calculated out the winners. So maybe we'll be giving out prizes to the winners. Yes. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all are well and stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.